Hare Krishna. Please accept my obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to the Sankirtana warriors of Africa. We've been asked to make a short video in order to inspire devotees to expand book distribution in Africa, and this is our humble attempt. One of the techniques that has helped us expand book distribution here in New York City is packaging books. One of our major success in packaging books is the Saptarishi set, where we package 7 hardbound books of Srila Prabhupada. The Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1, Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Nectar of Devotion, Krishna book, Bhagavad Gita as it is, Journey of Self-Discovery, and the Science of Self-Realization. We take these 7 books and we wrap them up as holiday presents. We got this idea during last year's marathon in 2018, and we wrapped these books up and we thought we'll just say everyone, hey, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, please take these books as a gift for your loved ones. But then what we realized after the marathon, that this set distribution exponentially increased after December 2018. We thought it'll be an end to it, but December went away, January went away, February went away, and all these months kept going away, and the distribution of these sets of books had just exponentially been increasing, and so our book scores also have been increasing. One of the things which are very popular for young people here in America is chakras. So usually we stop people and like, hey, you look like a cool guy, where you from? That's amazing, that's really inspiring, I like your glasses, you look like a smart guy. Whatever we say to stop people, and we say, do you like to read a little or do you like to read a lot? A lot, amazing, I got a lot for you to read. Here you go. Please take these books. You know the chakras, right? And they usually say yes. And we ask, how many chakras do you have? And they say, we have 7 chakras. I said, amazing, how many? And we keep the books in their hand. We say, how many books do you have in your hand right now? And they say 7. I said, amazing, these books are meant to elevate and expand your consciousness. And you're a spiritual guy, right? You're a really spiritual guy. They say, yes, I'm very spiritual. But you're stuck in the material world. They say, yep, that's true. I said, these books will take you to the spiritual world and make you be the most spiritual person, Krishna. So please take these books. Now let me ask you a question. How much do you think they sell these 7 books for in the store, like Barnes and Nobles? And they say, I don't know. I say, see, they sell each book for $30, the whole stack for $200. But we are monks. We're not skunks or punks. We're monks. So what we do is we give the books here and we say, guys, keep the books with you. You see this here? Bhaktivedanta Book Press? It's our printing company. We print our own books and we give it to and we just ask a donation to help cover our printing costs. It takes us $7 each to print each of these 7 books, and it just takes us $49 to print it. Most people give $50 to $60. Can you please take the books and help us cover our printing costs? And surprisingly enough, so many people take these stacks of books, and most of the time what they do is they donate electronically. We have this app called the Square, where we can just people can swipe their card on our phone and we send them a receipt to their phone, and they donate to Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, so many electronic applications that are used in the West. I'm sure there's something like similar over there in Africa that devotees could use, but we've been using it like this. And sometimes we very straightforwardly present the philosophy, and when we straightforwardly present the philosophy, the impact of presenting the philosophy as it is, as Srila Prabhupada gave it, seems to just really wake people up. Sometimes people are saying, I don't have the time. We keep the sack in their hands and we tell them, you read it before you die. And if you do so, then you'll see a great change in your spiritual life. And many people have been taking the books like this. Another thing which we've been doing is we show them this stack. After we show them the Saptarishi, we also show them the Srila Prabhupada Leela Amrita. And tell them, hey, you should also take this. This is the biography of the greatest saint that ever walked the planet. And if you take these books and read them, you yourself become a great saint. So please take it. And this stack also takes only $50 to print. So many people, believe it or not, the most unexpected people take the whole stack of books. And they take this stack of 14 books, which is famously known as the Mahatattva, for $100. And many people have been taking this. It's simply the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada that book distribution has been going on like this. And sometimes, yes, we find that people cannot afford to pay $50 or $100. So what we've done is we package another small package called the Bhakti Stack. And the Bhakti stack consists of the Science of Self-Realization, Bhagavad Gita as it is, Nectar of Instruction, and the Isha Upanishad. And double BBT for this book is only $10. And we just show people this. We say, okay, you can't take the big stack, let me give you something cute and cuddly. Why don't you take the small stack and just give a donation of $10? It takes $10 to print. Can you please help us out? And by doing so, many people are taking lots of books. And this stack distribution has inspired devotees all over the world. For example, we've stayed in touch with some devotees in Australia, some devotees in New Zealand, and they've adopted our methods and adopted our techniques, and they themselves are able to distribute books. And it's very ecstatic because with the same effort of trying to distribute one Bhagavad Gita or one small book, you can put in the same effort and distribute a whole stack of books. And for the effort of distributing one book, you distribute 14 books or 7 books, and it's very satisfying and it's very pleasing to Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada wanted that hardbound books be distributed. And we've seen from our own experience that we distribute these books to people, and many people are reading and they're joining temples, and they're going to temples and attending programs and some of them becoming full-time devotees. We ourselves have the experience that some of the people that receive these stacks of books from us have themselves become book distributors, and they become so empowered that they themselves are able to distribute these stacks of books. So there's no magic, there's no technique, there's simple techniques, there's no magic, there's no major empowerment. We just have to simply go and try out there and stick our neck out for Krishna. And when we stick our neck out for Krishna, Krishna reciprocates with us, because his pure devotee's desire is to see these books to go out. We've seen that we distributed the Saptarishi set to a Mataji, and she read the Srimad Bhagavatam 1.1. She realized the absolute truth. She came and she bought a Bhagavatam set. And such techniques and such distribution of books on a major scale are inspiring devotees all over the world to try it out. Another major breakthrough that we ourselves have discovered is we simply take the Srimad Bhagavatam sets out on the streets. And we are forced to do that because we are a brahmachari ashram. We do not have a congregation. We simply survive on the money that comes from book distribution. Every inch of our ashram is built out of Lakshmi that's got from book distribution. And we have an order upon our heads that we must distribute Srimad Bhagavatam sets. So we do so. So we take the Bhagavatam sets on the streets. We put a table. We put the Bhagavatam set, and we just start showing to people, hey, come, I got something for you, man. It's really amazing. Check this out. And then we show them the 18 volumes of books. We tell them, this is the literary incarnation of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and we make them read Srimad Bhagavatam verse number 1.1, 1.2, and also the Krishna Swadamo Pagate, the verse which says that Krishna is incarnated in the form of the Srimad Bhagavatam, and people are inspired, and we tell them, and most of the time people don't even try reading the books. We just tell them that we've been given this instruction by a spiritual master to distribute Srimad Bhagavatam sets on the streets, and this distribution of Bhagavatam will revolutionize book distribution in the entire Western world. Can you please take this Bhagavatam set and help make the pure devotee happy? And if you make the pure devotee happy, you make Krishna happy. And if you make Krishna happy, you make the whole world happy. So can you please take the books and make the whole world happy? And people are just so captured by this presentation and by just presenting the philosophy as it is, that they've just taken and they swipe $250 on their card and they take the Bhagavatam set home. It's unbelievable. We ourselves don't believe it. Sometimes on the streets we've distributed Srimad Bhagavatam and the Chaitanya Charitamrita and the Mahatattva sets. And people are donating like this simply to get Srila Prabhupada's books. There's many people out there who are waiting for this message. And as grand disciples of Srila Prabhupada, it is our primary duty to go and give this knowledge for everyone who is dying and waiting for it. After all, this human birth is rare, and after all, it's even more rare to be in touch with Srila Prabhupada and give this knowledge out. So our humble request is the devotees all over the world, especially in Africa, take this opportunity to distribute Srila Prabhupada's books every day, before the marathon, after the marathon, during the marathon. After all, our whole life is a marathon. So let's make our life a marathon to distribute Srila Prabhupada's books and expand Srila Prabhupada's books for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada, the entire Guru Parampara, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada's transcendental book distribution All glory to Srila Prabhupada, Stand Central Book Distributors. Hare Krishna.